Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Fat Man Getting Fit, Crazy Diets. This is a show where I talk about my adventures in becoming healthy, and this is a segment where I talk about crazy diets. One of the crazy diets I ran into recently was, of course, the sleep diet. You can't eat sleep. Anyway, before I go any further, let me remind you that for every 1,000 subscribers I get across all 6 of my channels, I do purchase one of these bracelets from the company 4Ocean. 4Ocean then pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. I'm giving everyone on the internet 6 opportunities to help save the world for free. Take it. Now, the sleep diet. This is a thing. It's hard for me to believe that it's a thing, but it's a thing. What is the sleep diet? Well, instead of eating, you take sleeping pills. The idea being that if you're sleeping, you're not eating, and if you're not eating, you're not gaining weight. Okay. So, there are a number of problems with this, although, can it work? Yes, of course. Almost every diet can work, all right? I have seen there was the prayer diet where you pray to lose weight. There's the ear staple diet where you put a surgical staple in your ear and somehow that makes you lose weight. There was the pizza diet where a man ate nothing but pizza and he lost weight. And there was even a teacher who took the McDonald's menu into his nutrition class and had his students decide what he would eat. He ate nothing but McDonald's and he lost weight. So, pretty much every reasonable diet works. Now, there is always that joke, the seafood diet. When I see food, I eat it. Obviously, that diet is not going to work. But the sleep diet makes the general statement that you take sleeping pills, sleep all the time, and therefore you lose weight. Now, a lot of Americans are deprived of sleep. So a lot of Americans being deprived of sleep, this is actually, they may be assisted by this, and it may make them lose weight. It's sort of like the alkaline water hypothesis, where it's like, they say alkaline water is so healthy for you. And it's like, yes, or people just like alkaline water, they drink more water, and therefore they are more healthy, right? Now, the downside of this, I have made out a video where I talk about my 3 considerations of health, okay? Quality of life, quantity of life, and impact of life, all right? One of the things you have to point out with the sleep diet is that it really decreases your quality of life, because if you're sleeping all the time, you're not having fun, right? You're not getting work done, you're not taking care of yourself. Somebody with 2 jobs is not going to be able to be part of the sleep diet, all right? They're not getting enough sleep already. So, yeah, if you're not getting enough sleep, the sleep diet is, you should talk to a doctor about getting more sleep. That's just one of those things. That's how the world works. That's what you should do, all right? The people who do this, why would you do that? Why would you leave your life behind just to lose weight? Now, you might talk about, what about quantity of life? Will this make you live longer? If you're not getting enough sleep, you're now getting enough sleep, you're now living longer. All right? Okay. This can go either way. Any diet can go either way. If you are so large that your weight is impacting your health, and you have major health problems as a result of your weight, then losing that weight may give you more life, all right? Neither of them are going to make a difference if you wind up getting hit by a car, all right? So, finally, impact, the evaluation of impact. Well, if you are asleep all the time, you're not going to be spending time with your friends. You're not going to be spending time with your family. If your family and friends say, you know what, you're a real jerk, What's the impact? All right? Now, I know impact may bleed over into quality of life here. But yeah, the impact of that life. It's one of those things. Madame Bathory is famous for bathing in the blood of virgins in an attempt to make herself young. And you know what? It may have actually had something to do with staying young, There are studies that say that, or very quasi studies, but there are people that say, you know what? I get a transfusion of blood from a younger person every now and again, and it increases my vitality, my vitality, not vitality. That's not a word. But obviously, if I ran around kidnapping people and taking their blood, this would have a negative impact, and it would also drop the quality of my life. The negative, I mean, I may never get caught. Who knows? But the impact would definitely be bad. So yes, the sleep diet is a crazy diet. I would not recommend it. But then, hey, that's just my opinion. Why don't you tell me yours in the comments below? I'm Richard.